All are doing well. Welcome back to my channel Code Fusion Hub. So today onwards we are going to move to the difficulty level hard questions. And in case if you are a new user and if you haven't watched any of the previous video, I'll give you the link in the description box. First of all, I'll recommend you to solve all the easy and medium level problems and then move on to these questions that we are going to solve further. Okay, so let's just start with our today's video, and the question for today's video is going to be 262. Okay, so we are going to solve this problem, that is trips and uses of difficulty level hard. Okay, so let's just start with our problem for the day. So let's just move to the question first. Here we have a table which is named as trips and has specific columns, that is ID, the client ID, the driver ID, city ID, status and requested. Here the status is of data type enum. Okay, that means I have specific values that needs to be mentioned in the table. Other than that, we can't mention any of them. Over here we have varchar and rest is all IDs, so are present in the int. ID here is going to be the primary key for this table, so we don't have any duplicate values, and this table holds all the taxi trips. Okay, now each trip has a unique ID, while client ID and driver ID are the foreign keys to the user ID below of this user table. And this enum is nothing but of category type completed, cancelled by driver or cancelled by client. Any three of these values would be there present in that column. Next, we have this table which is named as users, which has specific user ID, the band and role. Okay. So user ID is nothing but the primary key. The table holds all the user. Each of them has particular unique user ID, and the role over here is of data type enum, which says it is a client, a driver or a partner. Okay, these are the three values that are going to be assigned into this column. And is the driver band or not is given as data type yes or no. Okay, of enum. Now here the cancellation rate is computed by dividing the number of cancelled requests with unbanned users by the total number of requests with unbanned users on that day. Okay. Now we have to find the solution that cancellation requests with unbanned users each day between these and these. Or up till two decimal points we have to find the cancellation date. And we can return the result table in on any order. So here we'll just elaborate this part, and we have a trips table which has specific clients, drivers and city, and the status is given and the date is also mentioned, and is the user banned or not given by the particular rule. Okay, is the client banned, driver or whatever it is. Now here the cancellation rates are also mentioned that we have to calculate. So what is the explanation for this? First of all, we'll take the dates. So what is the date? It is 1st October 2013 until 3rd October 2013. So we just have to get this date. So we have 1st October, 2nd October and 3rd October. So on 1st October, there were 4 requests in total, out of which 2 were cancelled. Okay, so going to 1st October, we have, I guess, 4 values in the initial only. Okay, so in this 4, we have 2 as completed status and one is cancelled by the driver, other one is cancelled by the client. Okay, so however, the request ID 2 was banned client, that is user ID 2. Okay, so talking about user ID 2, the client was banned. Okay, so it is ignored in the calculation because it is banned. I only want the unbanned request in total, and hence there were only 3 unbanned users, so 1 by 3 is nothing but 0.33. Talking about the second date. Okay, second date is nothing but this. In this, the status is all as completed until over here only. In this, all the status is been completed. There were 3 requests, and out of which ID 6. Okay, talking about this ID, the city ID, the ID 6 over here. Where is the ID 6? Uh, was made banned by a client. Okay, okay. Here the client ID of this city is being banned over here. Okay, one banned ID over here is present. So only 2 unbanned requests are there. So its calculation cancellation rate is this over here. And talking about day 3, 3rd October. So here we have completed, and one is cancelled by the driver. Okay, so out of three, one was cancelled, and out of that also, this ID 8 was made by a banned client. Okay, so here also the cancellation rate is this. Okay, so here we have to get this output. So what approach do you think should be going through this? Let me know in the comment section below what do you think would be the correct approach for this. First of all, now taking about the output, we have just a day and the cancellation rate. We have to calculate the cancellation rate over here. So first of all, we have the date over here present. So we'll just go and select this. Do we have this? I just have to keep this expanded only, otherwise I won't be able to check all this. Okay, we don't have a column named as day. We have the column named as request at. So I'll just take the alias also over here so that we don't get any confused again in the whole video. Okay, so we have this request at. Okay, as of trips, we are taking the alias as T, and we are going to rename this table column as day. Okay, now what are we going to do is we are going to use this round over here. Now what is this and why are we using this? We'll see further. And we are going to use this sum. Into this sum, what are we going to check? That I have two conditions. Okay, I have two conditions. So I'll use the case when statement. Okay, I'll just say that whenever my status, okay, whenever my status over here is cancelled by the driver. Okay, if it is cancelled by the driver or it is cancelled by the client. I'll just mention both of them over here. Either it is cancelled by the driver, either it is cancelled by the client. So then I have to give the value as 1 else 0 over here. Okay, and I'll just end this case when over here. And this is going to be nothing but what is the column name over here as cancellation rate. Correct? So I have to mention this, and also this is about the numerator part. Okay, so I'll get 1 or 0 over here. Rest I have to divide it by this count over here, and I have to multiply it by 2. Now what is this? I'll just explain you once. Okay, and I'm missing some bracket or what? Let me just check. As nothing but the cancellation rate. Okay, so this is nothing but the counting that we are doing. Okay, so what is this whole sum thing happening over here? So I have to round this. First of all, this round is used for rounding the cancellation up to 2 decimal points, as it is mentioned that we have to do this up till 2 decimal points. Okay, so we have to use this round function over here. It rounds the cancellation up to 2. Over here we have mentioned this 2 decimals. Correct. Now here we have the case when statements. It counts the number of cancelled trips, and this count is going to count the total number of trips that were happened over here, and this is going to be for the decimal points that we are keeping. Now what we'll do is we'll just give a from that I have taken this data nothing from this trips table, right? I'll be applying now a join. Okay, now I'll be applying first join where it filters out the trips with the banned clients. Okay, I only want the unbanned clients, so I have to filter it out with the banned clients and the banned drivers over here. So I have this users, sorry, I have this users on which I'm giving it as client ID. What is this client ID as? Yes, this is the client ID, and I'm going to check that is this client ID that is present is it banned or not. Okay, so we are just going to give the alias as C over here for the clients that are present, or users you can say. So I'm going to check that is my particular client ID banned or not. To check that is my any client banned or what. Okay. So I'll just write and check that banned should be equal to no, right? That means my client is not banned. Next, we'll apply again a join to filter out the trips that are banned drivers. Okay. So this was the client which we did above. We'll just take another alias over here for drivers, right? First was of client and second is of driver. So I am going to take the driver ID over here and going to check with it the user ID, correct? And going to check that my band value is equals to nothing but no. Okay. So, and in this we have also been specified date that I have to filter out on specific condition where my request date, okay, my request date over here is lying between specific two dates. So I'll just use a between operator. Sorry, why did I put this is equal to over here? I have to take this value. You can just copy this over here between this and the other date, right? So it filters out the condition present between these two dates. And just I'm going to use this group by finally to perform these functions according to particular clients on the particular date. Okay, so it can compute the cancellation day or cancellation rate present on each and every day. So I'll just run my code and let's just check that any of the test cases doesn't fail. Okay, near on line 2 as cancellation rate. Okay, on line 7 here we are getting specific error as cancellation rate. Okay, so I think so we are getting an error over here. Okay, I just have forgot to put this comma over here. I just mixed both of them, and now where we are getting this issue is join users from rate. Okay, so here rate is an keyword, so I think so that is causing an issue. So we'll just put it into colons quotes over here, and user ID. Okay, we have this table which is named as users. Okay, sorry guys, it's my bad. Yes, I think so now it would work well. Yes, so our test cases have been accepted, and we'll just submit our code to evaluate all the hidden test cases also for this particular description that has been provided. It was a bit difficult one, and I hope so you have understood that test cases also have been accepted. I hope so you have understood the question. In case if you have any query, you can let me know in the comment section below, and make sure you are consistent throughout this whole playlist and you don't miss any of the video that has been completed over here, and just practice it by your own again and again, so it would enhance your problem solving skills too. And make sure you have subscribed to my channel, hit the like button if you liked the video, and share it with all your friends and colleagues. I'll see you guys in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye.